Welcome to part 6 of Fluffiest Friends workshop series. We have worked with all of the critters in this set this month, the month of January 2024, and we're going to repeat this cute little bear by creating a little shaker card project. Those of you that have my workshop kit already have this cute little retired paper called Happy Forest Friends, and that's what I'm going to be using for the paper. My sister is visiting and said, you need to use this paper. So, of course, she's right. There really is no better paper for this little shaker card. We've already used a couple other kinds of designer series paper that were in your kit as well, including Be My Valentine and including Delightfully Eclectic. So stick around to the end of this, and I'm going to show you all the different things you can create using this particular, using this particular bundle, other stamp sets, and other designer series paper. All right, so let's get started with this little stamp. We're going to I'm just taking a piece of scrap paper. For some reason, it's a little, it's been humid in here, so I'm going to stick it on there, on my glass mat. So we're going to ink up the bear. I've already done the whole sticky note thing where you stamp onto a sticky note first. And I've just inked it up, and now we're just going to put it on there. Put it on a piece of basic white. You don't need any other dies for this particular thing. And I don't even need to even, I'm going to write the measurements like on a sticky note. These measurements are so easy. In fact, this is an easy card. Easy peasy. So, easy peasy, late night squeezy. All right. I don't know. That doesn't even rhyme. All right, let's do this. Let's not color yet. Let's cut it out first. Because I always talk about coloring last, because in case your dies don't come out right. But what we want to do, important, is take a piece of this. This is adhesive. This is that adhesive sheet. You have this in your workshop kit. My kits have a lot of variety in them. If you want to get my next kit, I am going to be featuring the hot air balloon. I kept calling it balloons. So don't mind my graphic. I did put a plural on it, but it's really balloon. Hot air balloon bundle. All right. So if you want to get my next kit, it doesn't have one of my mom's bags. This month's kit came with one of my mom's homemade bags. You're not getting a homemade bag in next month's kit, but you're getting lots of surprises. And if you do an add-on of a mystery crafty surprise, and you let me know that you want that as your bag, you want your bag as your mystery surprise, just email me and I can send you a bag. All right, so... But we don't have hot air balloon bags. I'm just doing a lot of extra little embellishment type thingies in your surprise this month. All right, so that's what I did. I don't even know if you just noticed what I did. I just do it so instinctively. You are basically, can you see that? Okay, I'm tilting it. You're making a sticker out of this. You don't have to do this part, but if you don't do this part, what's going to happen if you don't make a sticker out of this? You're going to end up with sequins sticking under your little bear. So we have a little shaker card, right? The bear is sticking to the back of the paper. If you don't make this bear a sticker, all the little stuff is going to shove under there. And you don't want your sequins getting all under there. Getting all up under there, right? Okay. Anyway, base plate number 1. Base plate number 2, which is your thin die adapter. That's how we die cut. And, of course, I haven't gone anywhere. And we are missing... We do have to die cut the window, but we're missing the top plate. Oh, here it is. It's all the way over there. Okay, and you can't really see my machine, but I'm gonna put a plate number 3. I'm gonna put this little bear, and I'm gonna put the little die that gets taped onto the bear, which I just had here. I just had it here for my picture of what you're gonna be making, and it's already gone. It's already gone. See, look, I just die cut it. I can't believe how quickly things disappear. I didn't go anywhere. I mean, I went to go to the bathroom. Here it is. But I didn't go anywhere. I purposely, after I'm done creating your things, I make sure that I don't go anywhere. Like, after I get done creating all the supplies I need for any given video, I'm like, okay, that's it. I say I'm going live, and I go live. And that way, I'm always have my supplies. If I go live like a week later, I don't remember what I did, what measurements, what supplies I used, because by then I'll have made 100 more cards. I probably make 300 cards a week. I mean, with all my projects. This week or not just cards, I mean projects. This week I made so many things that I sent out, like so many. I sent out swaps. I'm making 3D projects. We finally sent out something to my relatives as well. Okay, where is the top plate? So we need a little top plate. That's another top plate number 3. And then I'm going to crank it through. And we do have a little bit more die cutting. We have the window to cut. But now we're just cutting and coloring the bear. The honey bear. And you already know how to color the honey bear from before. But we're going to color it again. And then we're going to stick it onto our card. So this is a sticker once again. All right, so let's leave this little machine set up. And we're just going to color. So to color, we are using crumb cake. Let's see. Crushed curry for the honey, because crushed curry is a good honey color. And just this little pot. We can just do a little pot first. The little pot's going to be pecan pie. So let's color the little pot. And I ended up coloring. I liked coloring the whole rim of the pot. I mean, I probably should have colored a different color, but I actually made the honey come out the whole rim of the pot. So that's pecan pie. And then this is light pecan pie. So dark pecan pie on the outside, light pecan pie here. Just alcohol blends markers. We're going to use these 2 inks. Let's find the little crushed curry marker. Okay, here's just for the honey. I'm just going to go around the top and use crushed curry. It should probably just be like the middle of the, like, you'll see what it looks like the liquid is, but I just colored the whole top. I just want to do it the same way I did it for the shaker card because it looks cute. And then we have crumb cake. So you're going to take your dark crumb cake, brush side, because you can do real big things with this. Thank you for coming in, saying hello. Thank you for letting me know where you're from. Thank you for liking and sharing this video and all the things. I can see you and I will acknowledge you. And I know you guys are acknowledging each other and forming a community of awesome late night crafters, early morning crafters if you're in Australia. Good times. All right, so let's go like that. All right, so what we're doing is we use the dark crumb cake for that part of the bear. Now we're going to take the light crumb cake, and I just used the brush side again and just do, oops, that one's a dead one. Let's try this one. Oh, that's ivory. Let's try this other one. I brought out a couple of these and said, one of these is gone dry. Okay, this one's the good one. This is light crumb cake. I use Pool Party and crumb cake the most. So if you're going to start with the blends and you're like, I want to try these sets of blends, she swears by them. They're pretty cool product. Then just collect crumb cake first, probably crumb cake because you can color all kinds of animals, followed by Pool Party. Because then you could color snowmen, snow, sky, water. Pool Party is a great color to have. And it's a nice light blue color. I'm going to do ivory for the face. And I'm going to go ahead and put some dark. I'll just do a little bit of dark and then do the rest light. Let's do that. And then we'll just do. I'm just going to do light and dark for the feet. You're blending in the colors. You're using circular motion to blend the light and dark. Or you can go like this. You know, you can kind of do little strokes like that to blend the colors. They blend better over time. Now you're going to take your ivory and just, I always do the wrong side of the ivory. Ivory, just do the face in ivory. Ivory is one of our skin tone colors. It does really good for the face. Now, I know I always say, put Wink Stella all over everything. You need glitter, you need glitter. Well, in this case, you don't really need the glitter because we are putting like shaker sequins in there. So we don't really need glitter on the bear. All right, now we're going to take Happy Forest Friends. This is a retired paper. We're going to take this cute little pieces. This is what the paper looks like. It's in your kit. Couldn't resist. I want you to get the piece with the grass if you can. This piece would also make a cute little background. So would this one here, but then you'd have the little owl in the tree. Oh, you know what? Let's see if we can't get the owl in the tree to. That might be cute. Okay, I'm going to try this one. But you know what? You guys use this one. The reason I don't want to use that one right now is because, look, you get 2 pieces of paper, right? Well, the way it got cut, the way your paper got cut, and I don't have any more cut like this, is, I mean, I'm going to go ahead and cut a piece of this, but what I'm saying is, you have the little leaves and I don't, by the way the paper got cut. So we're going to go ahead and do both of these. Both of these, we're going to try them out. All right, so, going to get the trimmer, and we're going to make this. This is a real easy measurement. I'll write it down later. 5 1/4 by 4. 4 by 5 1/4. So let's see if we can get the owl in there. All right, so first let's lop off a whole section. Let's see. We're going to have to get the owl to kind of go like that and see if we can get it to be 4 inches. Okay, good. 4 inches. Now we're going to take our little, and this one, it doesn't really matter where you cut it. I'm going to also do one with this paper at the same time because I really want this background. This background is awesome. Awesome sauce. All right, so what we're trying to do is figure out where the scene is going to be. All right, so we need that little piece. Let me just put all my dies over here. Getting organized, getting organized. Oh, where is my little cave? Okay, that is like the little beavers thingy. I honestly don't know how it happens. It doesn't matter how prepared I am. It just, things just disappear right before my very eyes. Okay, there's, at least my bear just disappeared and I found that again. And there's the stamp we need. Okay, could I have put the dies back inside? Nope, I didn't put it back in there. One thing at a time. I'm just going to, process of elimination. I want to put the little cave there so I can see where it's going to go. I'm just going to go through my papers and see if I put it there. Nope. It's not on my floor. I made a conscious effort to clear off my whole table before starting a new project. I said, I'm going to clear off my table. I mean, I do have some pandas there. Okay, let's see if you guys see it. Sometimes you guys say, sometimes you guys are like, it's right there. There it is. See? You guys probably saw that the whole time, and you're like, you can see it, but I can see it. All right, this is what we want. We want to go like that. I want the owl. So you see what I'm doing? I'm trying to see where this bear is going to go in my shaker card. So that's it right there. So I need to lop off this end of my card. Do you see what I'm doing? I'm trying to make sure I have for 5 1/4 that I had enough room for my little bear cave. All right, so that's why I needed to have this before I die cut. So now I can die cut. I'm going to go ahead and die cut both pieces. One, because I need this to be the card. I'm going to make the card out of this cute piece. But 2, because I want the back. I want this piece. I want that to be the background of my little bear. The bear. So I'm going to make it like that. And just kind of, just to keep it straight, get a little piece of painter's tape. I'm putting the painter's tape right over the part. I don't care if it rips because this is where the sentiment's going to go. You're as sweet as honey. So you don't really want to use like too much. You might rip the paper, but that's right where it's going to go. All right. Thank you guys for the likes. It says, okay. You guys are talking about the weather. I know you're all really crafting. Talking about the weather. Okay, let's see. Okay, Critty. Okay, ready. Denise is saying. No, Debbie's saying she has her critters ready to color. She is crafting along with me. And Janet is here. Thank you, Janet. Denise. Debbie. I'm just die cutting as I say hello. If you're here, come check in. Jeanne from Oregon. Okay, Debbie likes the bag. Yeah, you can still get the bag. It's not going to be part of this kit, but if you get a mystery craft surprise and then you write to me and say, I want to do that as my bag, or if you just write me and tell me you want the bag, I will let you know how much, and I'll put it in with your kit, no extra shipping, because we have a couple from last month's kit. But we can't have Mom do that every month because it's like literally we lose money on the kits when we do that. It's just a gift from the gods. You know, my mom says she gives up her day to God every day. It's all a labor of love, a labor of love. But we are running a business, so we have to also think about doing things that are not just for love. So we don't do the same things every month in our kits. All right, so there we go. I'm peeling this off. Yay. Now, that can be the background if you want it to be the background, but look at this one. Look how cute that one is, the background behind the bear. So that's what I did earlier. Plus, this is going to be cute on another card in its own. I mean, look at the cute little box. But you could put this behind it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that behind it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let's say this or that. Let's put them on a card and say this or that. Let's put it there and get... Okay, so my card is, by the way, Mossy Meadow. Okay, so we want to know. Here's your Mossy Meadow. And then it's going to be this. And we're going to still use this background. So this, the one I was originally going to do. Or I want to know if you want that. You write the word this or that for the inside. Okay, that one, this, or that one for behind our bear. And then we're going to stick it on there. All right, so I see that Debbie and Christine are our channel members, so I thank you guys for supporting this channel. Awesome. You can see that they have special, like, icons on their names. Little icons next to their names. Hello, Anne. Nice to see you. Hilda. See, Hilda was telling me where it was. That's why I was looking earlier. I'm like, please, someone tell me where this die is. She's like, it's under the glass. It's under the glass. Oh, my goodness. It's just so ridiculous how bad I am with losing things. So, okay, she'd love to learn how to... Oh, that's cute. You guys are talking about quilting and sewing and all the fun stuff. Hello, Dawn. All right, I'm trying to see what you guys voted on, this or that. Because I'm about to stick this. I'm going to get the sticker off. Right? And then we're going to put it onto one of those. So this is why we made a sticker. And don't worry that the die goes through. Okay, so you guys like my original idea? Okay, good. I got way more thises than that. Okay, there we go. We're putting a sticker right on there. And that's our little cave. And you see why I put the sticker on it? No sequins will fall underneath it. So now the next thing we need to do is we need to put this little cave onto the paper before we try to do anything with the window sheet. So we're making a shaker card. I said this project is easy, so we're going to take this. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to get out a window sheet. They don't come this size. You guys got the 6x6 window sheets. So this is the size window sheet you have, 6x6. These are for my kits. I put a 6x6 in every kit, so you have more than enough to use for your projects. So we have our window sheet. I told you about the adhesive sheet I used to make stickers out of. I'm putting that away. I'm just tossing stuff to the other side of the room right now to get it out of my way. We're going to put this. We're going to die cut. And we already die cut that. I'm saying, now we're going to cut this, not die cut this. We're going to cut this to be. Now, this paper, remember, this was 4x5 1/4. But this can't be 4x5 1/4. You have to hide it a little. So make it like, you know, almost 4. So like 3 7/8. And instead of 5 1/4, make it 5 1/8. You're going to see what I'm talking about. So when you put that behind here, it keeps the paper steady for your shaker card, right? See? But you have a little bit of a margin around the edges. So that's why I did it slightly smaller. And now, don't stick it there yet. Don't stick it because we need this as a guide. So we're going to put this down here as a guide. And you're going to look for that margin. Here, let's move this off. Like so. Right? And just get your whole margin. the right place before we worry about the window. All right. I'm going to take the little bear and I'm going to put the adhesive on the bear. All right, I'll just do it up here so you can see it in the camera. Okay. And I'm just sticking it right to the Mossy Meadow card. So hold this there and stick it right in the window. Isn't that cool? Because now it's centered completely. So the window, all right, good. Okay, got it? Now we're going to lift this out. And you have it, it's going to go right where it needs to go when we put this back. But when we put it back, meaning after we attach this to it and put it back, it's going to go right where it needs to go. So let's attach this shaker window to this piece of paper. What really matters here is this little part around the edges. You want to get in good there. Don't use glue because it's going to ooze out. And you don't want glue on acetate. It'd just be a biggest pain in the butt. So let's do that. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. All right. There we go. So anywho, if you're wondering how to sign up for these really cool workshop kits that I offer, they're in Papered Chefs Clubs and Offerings. Go in the link beneath the description of this video, and that's where you find out the kits. But I only sell them in the US. I'm not allowed to sell them in other countries. But I put all my videos free to hear on YouTube for all the world to see. So we love you no matter if you can get my kit or not. I'm going to still share all these tutorials with you all month long. But when you get the kit, you can just make exactly what I'm making. I'm just pushing this down. I'm just using that to like push it down. All right, so good. I'm trying to get that little, so I'm trying to just get that little lint off of here. All right, so good, good, good. And now we're going back to the side. So that's this is right on the card. This one's going to go right here. But not until we use our foam adhesive strips. You can get all these products I'm sharing with you from my Stampin' Up! Store, including these foam adhesive strips. It's going to make the little stuff going to be put in your card, and it's going to shake, shake, shake. It's going to be fun. So to get those on there, I'm just going to grab out a package of them. You don't get a whole package. You get, these are foam adhesive strips, and they come in, like, I cut them all apart because, like, prices of items go up. So I can't give you a whole pack of these. I can't give you a pack of anything. It's more of like you get samples. So you get a sample, but you have more than enough. This is how much you get. You have enough to make 2 shaker cards every month, but you only make 1 with me. And then you have extra things to make more later. All right, so I'm doing that. Now, this is important. This part, I need to just kind of go around. If I just go like this, which I'm going to do anyway, so let's go ahead and do that part. If I were to do this, I could technically have a shaker card, but then my sequins would be in a lot, like they'd be lost. Even if I sealed this up, which I'm just going to kind of do to show you what I'm saying. Even if I were to seal this little hole and put this stuff over here, technically I could do a shaker card like that. That would be fine. But then the problem is you'd have to put a ton of sequins in there because they'd get lost behind there. So you really need to get in there and just sort of make your little cubby hole for your sequins. So you don't have to use a ton of sequins on your card. You have a little jar. My mom fills the jars. And my sister who's visiting me said, do you need any help? And I was like, well, absolutely. And she even helped make your card club kit for next month. So that was really nice of her. And putting things in little bags and stuff. All right, so there you go. Oops, it's not enough. You got to really seal it. Seal it good. I'm going to put this bigger piece in there. Actually, I'm just going to I'm pulling the adhesive off and shoving it under there. You don't want any gaps because things fall off. Okay, now you're going to peel off all the little thingies, right? All the little backs of all your foam adhesive strips. These are the best things you need for making shaker cards. So these are your shaker card materials. You need a window sheet. That's what I put in every workshop kit every month. You get window sheet, foam adhesive strips, and sequins. When you have that, you have the makings of a shaker card, or sometimes we make a shaker box top. We don't always make a shaker card, but we make some kind of shaker project. Cute little trash can, Dollar Tree. $1.25 tree. So now we're going to stick that there, and we're going to get our little sequins that come in these cute little bottles that my mom fills for me. There we go. So I was telling you, so you dump out your whole bottle in there. Just go like that. Magical fairy dust. And put it on this side, not the other side. So put it on your bear. Don't try to put it in the window, because then you'd have to turn the window upside down. You'd be like, oops, see how stuff gets under there? That's exactly why we put, that's okay, it got under there. Oop, I'll get it out. But this is why we were saying, like, use a sticker for the bear, or things would slip under the bear too. All right, so dump all your sequins out, all your little fairy dust. Okay, I'm going to put that stamp over there. And then you're going to take this, make sure, tap, 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 tap all your sections to make sure that everything is, that you took all the adhesive off, and then get it centered using the same method we did earlier. Like, you're just centering it, the little margin around the sides, and your shaker card is almost done, except for our sentiment. Okay, it's completely off center. Well, let's see. But it's gonna rip unless you get this off quickly. Oh man, come on. Come up wherever you are. This stuff, like, once this stuff is, it's like rips the cardstock. So you have to get it up quick, or it's gonna rip. Oh, you know what? It's already ripping the cardstock. So just kind of push it as much as you can. Or better yet, I have an idea. I'm going to see if I can't trim. Rather than try to center it, because I can't get that off, I'm just going to see if I can't trim it off. Ha! I think I can just center my card this way. Because you can't lift that off once you don't lift it off. So, but you guys are not going to have this crazy angle like me, because I'm at a different angle, because I'm trying to, like, do this through a camera and I can't really see. But you guys are going to be able to see and center this. But you get the idea. Okay? I'm going to have to fix that with my other trimmer. This trimmer doesn't do things that are like that far down, because of the, you know, the blade doesn't go that far down. Oh, you know what I could do? Duh. I can do this. I don't know why I didn't think of this. I'm going to have to just kind of, like, start again with this card. Poor thing's going to be all hacked up. No, I'm not going to start again. We are not starting again, because my niece would love this card. I mean, some people would love this card. What's not to love? I mean, it's a honey bear. But what I'm saying by starting over, I wouldn't really start over. I would just chop this whole piece off. And, like, I think what I'm going to do is, like, chop this whole piece off and put it on, you know, put it on something else is what I might do. Put this whole thing on something else. All right, so let's now do the sentiment. You're sweet as honey. We can at least salvage that part. And if it's your first time here and you're wondering, does this happen all the time? You're like, yeah, kind of, probably. We always have crazy things happen on my channel. All right, so let's see. We are now going to get little pieces of basic white, little strips. These are in your club kit, I think. If not, just, you know, cut yourself a little strip of adhesive, half an inch. I mean, not adhesive, but basic white. And we're going to stamp on there in Old Olive. Old Olive color, because my Mossy Meadow is not very good stamp. So I'm just going to I'm going to do You're as Sweet as Honey. And we're going to do Crush Curry. We're going to ink up the edges with the Crush Curry. I don't know what happened to my vellum that was supposed to be up there. Let's put that there. There's a lot of crushed curry on here. I just re-inked it. So this is going to be like really dark on the edges. So just put a little blob on your glass mat and just ink up the edges. I'm using the crushed curry because it's also the color of the honey and it kind of ties in to the whole honey concept. All right, so You're as Sweet as Honey. The old olive's going to tie in with the mossy meadow, the background paper, and that's going to come out nice. Thank you, Lynn, for the thumbs up and for reminding everybody. Thank you, guys. Your first sequins, you got sequins everywhere. Yeah, you know my first shaker card, you know what I did? I put like this upside down like that, and I put the sequins in it, and then I was like trying to turn the whole thing over like that. It was hilarious. It was like, no, you can't turn them over. Oh, by the way, and you can use dryer sheets to keep your sequins from sticking all over the place. So you're going to put that there, and you're not going to put it on foam. I'm transferring mine to another piece of paper. So I'm just letting you know that. So like, I'm not going to stick that on there, but that's how you do it. And you're going to put a few more butterflies. Oops. I'm not going to put that there. I'm going to put it over there. Or actually, I'm going to put it down there because I think it's better down there because of the owl. Actually, I could put this part on because this part is going to stay with this card. I don't want to mess with that owl. The owl is too cute. Like it's too much the focal point for the top already. So I don't want to mess with that. So we're going to put it down. You're as Sweet as Honey down here on the bottom, centered along the bottom. And then I'm going to put a few little butterflies, brushed brass butterflies, because they're really cute for the forest. The forest friends like butterflies. And you have these little embellishments in your kit. So just put a few of those, or a sequins, or some kind of bling. And there you have it, a cute little shaker card. And now we're going to make a cute little note card with some of our scraps left over from these projects. And I think I have already some bears cut out. I'm hoping I already have bears or like a cat or something. Here's a cat. I already have a cat. And it's not, I think I should have one that's already colored though. Or cut out. Okay, here's one. We'll use this cat. And Thankful for You. And then we can then use that, let's see, something with Moody Mauve in it, or something where Moody Mauve will go with it. I'm just looking around and seeing what we could, oh, here's a cute little paper. It doesn't really quite match the Moody Mauve, but the pretty peacocks in there, crumb cake. Yeah, I'm okay with that. This is Delightfully Eclectic, and you're going to get your note card. And put your note card here, and you're going to just fold this down. So these note cards already have a score line in them. These are the craft note cards and envelopes that came in your kit. Just going to fold that. I'm pretty sure I put it in this month's kit, but if not, you have it, because it's like every other month I change up what I put in there for the packaging item, but I think I usually put the craft note card and envelope in there, unless we were out of it. So we're going to measure. So you're going to go like this. You're going to make this. So you're going to go, okay, this is 3.5 by 5. Okay, so 3.5 by 5. So what we're going to do is take this paper and we're going to make it 3.25 by 4.75. And we'll write this down for you, don't worry. We got you covered. We'll write down the, okay, so something like that. And now let's see what else we could do. Okay, nope, that's not the right color scheme. I'm looking for something with some pretty peacock in it, or black or something else. Nope, nope, nope. We're going to just look for our scraps and see what I can find. Oh, crushed curry might work. This is pretty peacock, but it has, oh, there's hearts. Maybe. I'm going to try it. Maybe. We'll do an inch. It might be too tacky, but this is still the same paper, so these do go together. Yeah, okay. It's not too tacky. I'm liking it. So we're gonna put that on there. Because the cat has a pretty peacock thing in its hand. It has like a little, I'm just using that cat because I had it from my bingo and I don't feel like coloring anymore. It's like poke a fork in me. I'm done. I'm done with the fluffiest friends, guys. I'm done. Not done forever, but just done for now because I have a lot of other cards I'm designing and I'm presenting next weekend at an event and I'm trying to get that ready. And this is it. February is underway. Full on February projects. So I have to finish up these January projects. So that's going to be cute. So put that there and then doop. Let's see. We need to ink up the edges. I'm going to ink it up. I shall use fresh freesia. Because I want to tie in a color that's already on the card. So I shall use fresh freesia. Put a little bit of ink on my pad here. Now we're talking. I just needed some contrast because it's like you don't want to put something white on something that's already white in the background. That'd be a nice little... Okay, good. And then I'm going to put that over there. I think I'm going to put this like all the way over there. And that maybe right there. And then I think I'm going to color in a couple hearts just to tie in that other color. So something like this. We're going to finish up this note card. Then I'll write your measurements and then I'll show you all the cards we made in this series. And for bingo, I'll just show you everything we made with Fluffiest Friends. And a couple of things that were sent to me. Pop up that guy with dimensionals. Okay, something like that. I just happen to already have this stamp. This was from, I think, is that from So Sincere? I'm not really even sure. I think it was from So Sincere. I think I'm going to just put a little bit of, I'm just going to put a little bit of this color on the one side. Or on both sides, because it's just something that I accidentally... When you accidentally get stains on things, then you need to make it look like you did it all on purpose. And do it to the other side too. So when you get ink all over your hands and it gets on something, just like do it. Like go for it. Exaggerate it. Make it like it's supposed to be like that. All right, so now I want to tie in the Moody Mauve. And the Moody Mauve isn't even actually one of the colors that coordinates with this, but I'm going to make it coordinate by going like this and coloring a couple hearts with it, because I told you how I tie in the colors. So the Moody Mauve flower is going to tie in with a couple of little hearts, and I'll just do like... I'll just do this heart up here. So that flower is going to tie in with that heart. The fresh freesia is going to tie in. This color ties in with that color back there. And the pretty peacock on the stem ties in with the pretty peacock back there. So we're tying in all the colors. Oh my gosh. I'm like, let's have crooked day on all of Kim's cards. Everything's crooked today, and I can't believe how crooked all my cards are. But this one's easy to This one doesn't rip the paper when you get it off. I mean, it does rip it, but the paper, all I do is, I'm not worried about it. I just put more adhesive on it. Unlike the shaker card. Okay, I am going to stand above this and get this darn thing centered. Because we are professionals. We sell our cards. We're professionals. All right, so that came out cute. And didn't even know what that was going to even be like. So that's pretty cool. My chamois is like solid as a rock. my poor chamois. I didn't have any water like to wet it with, so I was like, okay, I can't use my chamois. All right, I'm just going to clean this off so I don't get ink all over all my stuff. And we still have more to do. So what we are doing now, before I show you any projects, I like to clean off all my stamps. Because if not, I plunk all my stuff right into my stamps. Like all of my new cards go right, they just fall right into my stamps. Let me put this one back. Okay, not in any particular order. We had the Fluffiest Friends Workshop series. Let's just put that there. Oh, so friggin' annoying, my ring light. All right, so we did this today. We did shaker cards. Yay. I'm going to put this on a different background. And I'm just going to write those measurements real quick for you because you know you want to know. So it was just like so simple, guys. I mean, that was it. That was the measurement for your shaker card. Card was 8.5 by 5.5 card. And then the DSP was this, and that's it. Those were your measurements. The next one was 3. We said that this was 3.5 by 5, so we did 4. Okay, we changed that to a 4. 4 3/4 times 3 1/4, I believe, for this one. Yes, note card. Okay, and then we had 4 3/4 times 1 inch for the strip. So those are your measurements. All right, so I said I would show you measurements. All right, got that out of the way. Now look, this is what we made in the series. We made these cute little Easter boxes. I didn't fix that one yet. These are your box. These are your little envelope treat boxes. And definitely it would be helpful to have your little ribbon holding those together. Okay, we made these last time. We made these Valentine's cards with the beaver and the nested essentials dies. Okay, good, good. We made this little hamster card with the Delightfully Eclectic Designer Series paper. And that was the old olive background. These were the pretty peacock background. We made loads of little kitty cards, and that's why I had extra kitties left over when I was playing around. This is the Be Mine Valentine. Do you like the gold adhesive back glimmer paper? Gold adhesive back glimmer paper, gold adhesive back. I'm not even sure if I used it yet. I had it in one of my specialty samplers. I'm not even sure if I used it, honestly. I put it in my thing for you guys in the kits, and then they ran out of it right away. So I don't even know if you still have some. That's great. Just die cut with it. Anything with adhesive back paper, I mean, yes, I love it. Just die cut with it. If not, make your own adhesive back paper. Oh, thank you, Cheryl's, yep, here. And hello, Star. And thank you, Christine. She said she likes the note card, loves the note card. Yeah. So anyway, just any adhesive back paper, just use it for die cutting. But I had it in one of my specialty samplers, and then they ran out of it. So I don't even know if I even got some for myself. All right, so I know I have more kitty cards. Maybe they're under here. So then we made these Valentine cards with the same honey bear. Totally different than, oh, and this is that bedazzle paper that was in your kit. Love these. Your Sweetest Honey. Look at the difference when you use a whole different color scheme than we use today. I mean, check that out. You're just, when you think about it, same card. I mean, same sentiment, but completely different look. You can do a shaker, and then you got the Mossy Meadow, and you got the Happy Forest Friends, and this one you have the Be Mine. Be Mine. It's called Be My Valentine's, the stamp set. That's where we got the sentiment from today. Your Sweetest Honey. But the paper's called Be Mine. I mean, it looks completely different. Oh, there's the other kitty cards. So these each look different. These are the same. I mean, these are the same exact design. See? You got your little ribbon on this one. But either way, you got vellum in the middle. So I showed you how to use your specialty papers. You were sent the specialty papers to Bedazzling. You were sent this vellum paper. So you got to see how I used all those specialty papers. All right, this was just showing more of that Be Mine paper. Oh, I got to show you something from yesterday's video. If you guys didn't see my pandas, I'm going to see if I can find the panda with the bees on it. I made a shaker card with the pandas yesterday. I made this entire panda kit yesterday. But I have one of these with the bees on it, too. I want to show you how different the bees look when you do. Here we go. So this bee punch, which is part of this bundle, check this out. You can do all kinds of fun stuff with this bee punch and the bees. And I did this with the panda kit. So if you missed that video, check that out. That was yesterday. But look at that. Look at the difference in that paper versus this. Like completely different, right? Isn't that fun? Completely different styles. Anyway, they have nothing to do with the Fluffiest Friends. They're just in my basket because of the paper. And just because. All right, now these are ones I made in Bingo, but still showing the beaver. And the beaver has the cute little heart in it, so that's why we made it into a Valentine card. See? The heart is so cute. I know, the bees are darling. Gotta love the bees. All right, so this is why you want to get this little beaver. I mean, you got to play with it before Valentine's Day. Your Sweetest Honey. This is another one I made during my Bingo. This is called Earth and Elegance paper. And there's that moody mauve and how different it looks. Super cute. Here's some more kitty cards. Now this card, sometimes I sort of reuse my designs. It's very similar to this design. It doesn't look like it at all, but it's kind of like I did the same thing. DSP and then a panel of another DSP. I mean, it doesn't look like the same design, but it's almost in my head the same design. This part's a different size, but your kitty's the same. Your color scheme is different, but you see what I mean? Like you could just kind of, I mean, I do new designs for my Bingo than I did for the workshop series, but they're very similar. Here's something else you could do with the Valentines and that little beaver with the scalloped die. Oh, here's some more things we made. We made more hamster cards using Delightfully Eclectic in this series. Oh my goodness, it's like nostalgic. We've done so much. It's so much fun what we've done. Hope your day is a happy one. All right, I think that's all we made in the series, and I have other things to show you. This one is made when I unboxed. We used the Let's Go Fishing paper, and that would be Misty Moonlight card base, and another paper. This is just, I think that's a congratulations. That is nice. Okay, I just got to put that away. That's not supposed to be in this basket. Here's some things from my friend Kathy. Kathy Schmidt, Backyard Stamper. She has a YouTube channel. Hey, I could have used this bunny. I'm going to put that bunny on the other box because it's floating around. Okay, I think my basket is... Okay, except for the vellum pieces. Yes. I got to get rid of the stuff in this basket. But these are little rocker cards that Kathy made. Boing, boing. And to make these, all you need are the deckled circles dies. So this is a big old circle. Just love spending time with you. There's the beaver. And she even wrote on the back, Stargazing DSP and Flirty Flamingo. And something great to celebrate you. This is from the Zany Zoo. I believe that's where that sentiment's from. Just love those. So anyway, you could do so much with this Fluffiest Friends. If you don't already have enough ideas, I don't know what's wrong. There's so many things you could do with the Fluffiest Friends. So I hope all of these ideas inspired you. Use your own sentiments with this cute stamp set. Use the cute little dies. get it while you can because it's an online exclusive. It's not in our catalog, and it's while supplies last. When you do get this bundle, you will qualify at my Stampin' Up! Store for these celebration items. And all of these items are free, and a lot of these are free when you spend $50 at my Stampin' Up! Store. So you just shop and you qualify for free items. You could do this right now until the end of February, and we have been working on all these cards with the Celebration Club, which is still going on until the end of February. I'll keep making cards using celebration items. Those are the free items. Okay, and lastly, on my channel, we have something every month. It's not just a workshop series, which I told you our next workshop series is going to be Hot Air Balloon, even though I made the graphic wrong and I wrote Hot Air Balloons, but it's called Hot Air Balloon Bundle. So this was this month's and this is next month's. Now we also have what's called a card club. Card club is not as intense as this. We don't make as many projects. And this month's card club was perennial postage. And you guys get to vote on the card club. So we made Mother's Day cards. We make 8 cards, but I mean you make 2 of each card. So these are the 2 cards you made with it. You Are Simply Marvelous, and then you made the Mother's Day cards. And then with a different kind of paper you made, this is one I made since the card club. And this one too. But you made, oh no, maybe you made these ones. I'm sorry, you made these 2 with the perennial lavender paper. These 2 were perennial lavender, and then you made these 2 and these 2 with the other paper. This paper called Masterfully Made Designer Series paper. So you make 8 cards in my card club, and that's what we made. We made them with this stamp set. Now, next month, you voted on this stamp set, Notes of Nature. So if you want to sign up for the Notes of Nature card club kit, where you just make 8 cards in 2 videos instead of 6 videos, or this workshop series where we do 5 or 6 videos, and you have the dies. This requires dies and the bundle. This only requires the stamp set. Then go ahead to the link in the description of this video, and you can sign up for both of those kits, and you'll get lots of inspiration all month long during the month of February. All right, that's all for now. This is the Paper Chef. Have a great evening.